Hey, Mum.
Good Lord,
I cannot
Vincent
believe
East.
you are here.
Fancy bumping into you.
I thought she won't come.
Both going to Paris? What a coincidence.
She won't. She'll change her mind. Something will come up.
I wonder if our seats are near each other.
Text some funny, stupid message. Goodbye, Vince.
Amazing who you meet on the Euro train.
God, you are so beautiful.
Amazing who might just be passing and see you standing with an old friend.
You will Issey Miyake. It suits you.
Not that Richard won't know sooner or later. Sooner rather than later, but somehow I'd rather be out of the country when he finds out.
I keep thinking to myself, more champagne? I keep thinking to myself.
That's really a waste of thinking time, Vince. Not worth the
More champagne?
That's really a waste of thinking time, Vince. Not worth the energy. Or more champagne.
I remember your hand, and there was a breeze, and some of the blossoms fell, and you caught them, and I looked at you, and no. Yeah, look, that is not romance. That's the dressing, not the cake.
Am I a cake?
I could eat you.
I mean, never mind you. I can't believe it.
Well, you better. It's true. It's happening.
No, not yet. So far, it's a game we're playing. We think it's serious. Well, yes, okay, it's serious, only it isn't. But it will be when the news... when we release the story.
Come on. People don't care anymore. It's a different world. It's 2002.
The tabloids are still the same, Vince. Adultery sells.
Come on. It'd be frantic, it'd be a little bit crazy, and then it'll be yesterday's news. You'll get over it. And you know what? I don't really care if he doesn't.
Well, if we're doing cliché, maybe we should start smoking.
Oh, no. I don't have trouble giving up.
When was that?
10 years, something like that.
Think I'll take a shower.
Fine. I'm going to catch up with CNN.
You couldn't resist it then, being out of touch. Even here and now.
What? Sorry?
Nothing.
This is the fourth meeting running in which there has been no change in the interest rate. Once again, it seems as
Good
if
shower?
the Chancellor's forecast
Yeah,
is
fine.
proving correct.
You want to go?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, in just a second. I just want to catch the footsie first.
That's what I was saying. You can't leave it alone.
I can't leave you alone.
It's a compliment.
Financial problems threatening the future of Karinsky Howe,
Wait.
once seen as one of the stronger investment banks. The annual
Listen.
statement issued yesterday provides a gloomy picture of the bank's future. CEO Richard Darrell attempted to reassure investors and shareholders.
The position is a purely temporary difficulty. However, overall forecasts are healthy and our pension fund managers are fully behind the board. The idea of a merger or even a hostile acquisition, which has been floated by some journalists, is total rubbish.
Elsewhere in the city today.
They're going to take them over.
Who?
Well, maybe not. Maybe it's worse than that.
No. You said he was okay.
He said in city speak that the jig was up. Run for the boat. Bankers and analysts first. You should know that, Vince.
No, look, I mean, what am I trying to say?
Oh, he's been odd lately. I should have seen it coming. Or seen something coming.
Come on. You've got your own profession besides.
No.
No, it's not your problem.
Is that what you think?
Yeah, it's not your problem now.
I have to go back.
What?
Well, I can't just walk out now.
You just did.
Stop it. Just let me
What?
finish a sentence, will you?
Yeah, of course. Go on. Yeah, I'm sorry.
If he's in financial trouble, whatever it is...
Yeah,
then
sure. You just tell me how, you owe him whatever and you can't do what you just did, Why can't you? You decided to walk out on the guy. I don't know why, Theo. I just know that I thank God that you did because I love you and... Oh, I want to be with you more than anything in my life.
If you love me, can't you see why I have to be with Richard
No,
now?
actually, no, I can't. Is this it? You go, and we never see each other again except at some investment bank garden party. For God's sake! You owe me a reason. There has to be a reason I can understand, so speak to me! Tell me why you have to go back.
Because it's the right thing to
Oh,
do.
for God's sake! For God's sake, Theo!
I'm sorry.
I can assure you, Gordon, we're solid at base. A bit wobbly on top, yes. Well, that happens in business, but the financial foundations are firm. Yeah, I'll keep your office in touch. Theo, where the hell have you been?
Hello, darling. In Paris.
God, what were you doing there?
Well, having rather more fun than you. Actually, I wasn't having much at all. What about you?
As you see, here I am.
Here you are. And?
You heard me talking to the Chancellor.
You sounded very confident. If I were him, I think I'd believe you.
But you're not.
No.
You're Theo, and you've always been able to see what I want, know what I say, work out where I'm going.
I always like the view from up here.
Something about a man with a really big tower that no woman can resist.
Yes, the fact that he has the money to build it. Except that it's never his own money. What is it, then?
The situation.
The situation. It isn't what you told the Chancellor, that's for certain.
No, well, in a way it is, but the wrong way round.
Do you want to explain that?
The foundations are not as firm as I led him to believe, as I have led the shareholders to believe.
You're only talking it up, though. There's nothing more.
No, but that's fair enough. I can do that. You need to inspire confidence. Of course you do.
But?
I hate that. There's always a but. But, in fact, the performance of our funds has not equalled expectation. We are overextended.
You've put money on bad horses.
We've put good money on bad money, which is worse. Well, you know how it happens. Well, you don't. Why should you? A couple of analysts, bright boys and girls who want to make a couple of bars this year, they got overexcited, thought we could beat our forecasts. Once it starts, dealers get involved. It can happen in minutes. That's part of the fun of it. You can make a fortune in minutes. Well, yeah, and you can lose one.
Actually, you can lose someone else's.
Exactly. Wrong decisions were made all the way up, and the shareholders and the fund holders are all going to see a considerable depreciation.
Considerable?
They are going to lose a lot, short term.
And? There's also always an and.
The sharks are circling. 2 or 3 of the big houses have had their eyes on us for a while. Now, they'll put the move on us.
Take over?
If we fight it.
And you want to? Oh, this is it? The board won't back you.
The board won't back me. I'm out, Theo. Out on my arse.
You'll get compensation for this. Your options are safe.
Given the share price, my options are useless. Given the Chancellor's feelings about fat cat businessmen, my compensation isn't going to be much better.
Well, you're hardly going to be bankrupt, Richard.
No, of course not. And it isn't the money, anyway.
Where have I heard that before? It isn't the money, it's the power.
It's losing the job. That's what I do. The job. It's what I am.
Well, you'll get another one.
You think so?
I know so. That's what puzzles me.
Huh?
There's something else. I mean, this is a setback. It's happened to every half-decent CEO you know. It's experience. You'll be headhunted within a couple of years. So what is it, Richard?
Well, it's nothing, Theodora. I promise you. Unless... I feel I've let you down.
What?
I know you're a professional and you have your own job and your life and, hell, your own money, but here you are. Things were bad and you came back from Paris to be here. You're here for me.
Dreadful phrase.
But here you are. Like you've always been. When I needed you. And what did I do? Screwed up the family store. Oh my God, that'll be the chairman. I'll have to...
It's okay, I'll see you later. And, I'll book us in for dinner.
I'll be late tonight. Tim, hi, just a second.
Tomorrow night, Tonklare, okay? And it's on me, not expenses. We'll have to get used to paying our own way in the world.
Tim, hi, yeah. Theo dropped in. Right, so, let's look at...
I think I preferred the old place. It was smaller.
So?
That sounds trite, doesn't it? Well, it isn't. No loss without gain.
Yes.
Then maybe you better fess up, Buster.
Hmm?
Something's wrong. Still wrong. I can read you, Richard. Not like a book, maybe, but... Well, say a billboard at 1,000 yards on a misty day.
And what's it selling?
It's selling something called Trust Me, I'm Your Wife. There is something.
Details. I mean, there always are.
If I'm going to help, I have to know.
Madame?
Yes, thank you. Finished.
If, when the bank is acquired by whoever, I'll go and there are, well, you know how it is. Things that you do, they seem fine, quite all right when you do them. And they are. Businessmen and women do them all the time. All the time. And you do your housekeeping and tidy up, and no one's the worse for it. Only sometimes there are bits left around.
Bits?
Letters, papers. Things that are entirely innocent in themselves, but when they're matched with something else, often something totally dissimilar, years apart. People keep documents sometimes when all good business sense dictates shred them.
And what exactly does this jigsaw make up?
Exactly. It doesn't matter. In point of fact, theft.
Bloody hell. Thank you. I'm the pig's foot.
Madame, Monsieur.
Thank you. It wasn't. I mean, not theft as we know it, Jim.
How about theft as the serious fraud squad know it?
Yeah.
How could you be so stupid?
You can't shred everything. That's the problem. Look, this stuff didn't even kick in until the legislation 2 years ago. But linked to what's happening now at the bank.
And these papers, if they weren't there...
It'd look bad, but... nothing. An article in the FT. No, I'd be clear.
You don't have the papers?
No.
Well, who knows about them? They're not on the net or anything.
Only one hard copy. Only 2 people know. Maybe not even 2. I know, but he probably doesn't realise the significance.
Will he?
Yes.
And will he hand them over to...
I don't know. And that's why I need your help, Theodora.
Go on.
The person who has them, Vincent East. You know him quite well, I think. You met him at the Bishopsgate thing last summer. He came to the house a couple of times.
Vincent East, yeah. Right, yes, he's your business. I thought it was in electronics.
He is. That's the sector. Well, where some correspondence we had, it'll come out.
And?
I want you to get them back for me.
What?
Go and see the guy. He likes you. He respects your work. He talked about you a lot. Ask me stuff. He'll listen to you.
Oh, Jesus, I can't believe this is happening. Why don't you go?
I can't. The financial press, if they got to know, they're watching me, not you. Besides, if I asked and it came out...
If it came to court, I wouldn't have to give evidence.
Now, can you tell me what the hell this is about?
I needed to see you, Vince. You can smell the Magnolia Blossom.